Let me ask you something. If social media changed tomorrow, no likes, no comments, no views, would you still post?
Be honest too. Don't give the I post for me answer.
Right, because a lot of people say that, but don't move like that.
So today we're getting into it, right? Are people addicted to attention or just lonely?
And I already know we're not about to agree on this one.
I'm going to say it straight. People are addicted to attention bad.
I don't agree. I think people are lonely, and attention is the closest thing they can get to a connection.
Nah, because if it was about connection, people wouldn't care how many likes they get.
Now, Rock, that's not fair. A validation is a part of being human.
But validation becomes your source of self worth. That's addiction.
Okay, but let's flip it. If people don't communicate like they used to, nobody calls, nobody checks in. So, where do you go to be seen?
You build real relationships. That's where you go.
That sounds good, but that's not reality for everybody.
So the solution is to post your life all day.
Nah, the solution is people are trying to feel something. And I mean, let's be honest, social media is easy access.
Yeah, easy access or accessibility doesn't mean healthy. Let me ask you this. Why do people delete posts that don't perform well?
Because nobody likes feeling ignored. Duh.
Exactly. That's attention.
Or that's rejection.
But rejection from who? People you don't even know?
That doesn't make it feel any less real.
That's the problem, though. We've made strangers' opinions feel personal.
I think some people don't want attention, they want acknowledgement.
What's the difference?
Attention is, hey, look at me, see me. Acknowledgement is, I see you.
All right, that's actually real. That's actually real.
And a lot of people aren't being seen in real life.
So they go online to be seen, but it's temporary.
Exactly. And that's why they keep going back.
When's the last time you had a moment and didn't post it?
Mm, Good question.
Right? Because now it's like if it's not posted, did it even happen?
Or better yet, did it matter?
That's dangerous.
It is. It is. Because now we're performing life instead of living it.
I still think it's attention addiction.
And I still think it starts with loneliness.
Maybe it's both.
Yeah, lonely people chasing attention,
And attention temporarily fixes loneliness.
but never actually solving it.
That's the part people don't want to sit with.
All right, we need y'all in the comments for this one.
Yeah. Are people addicted to attention or just lonely?
And be honest, we can tell when you're not.
All right, y'all. This is a healthy debate season one finale
Where
where
nothing
nothing is off.
is off limits.
That's right.
Just
That's
real.
real. Let's go, y'all.
Yo, yo, yo.
It's time.
It's time.
It's time
It's time.
It's time to
Tap in.
tap in.
To tap in.
To tap in.
Tap in.
Tap in
To
the
the healthy debate.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the season one finale of the Healthy Debate. I'm your host, Rock Haven Films, along with my co-host to my right.
Lady J, what's
All
up,
right.
y'all?
So tonight, debate hits close to home, right? Are people addicted to attention or are they just lonely? Let's debate both sides. Let's go.
All right, let's be real for a second. If social media changed tomorrow, you ain't got no likes, no views, no comments, would you still post the same way?
Or would you feel invisible?
Today, we're asking a question people don't like to admit. Are we addicted to attention or are we just lonely?
Look, we live in a world where everything is documented. Your food, your outfit, your thoughts, your relationships.
But let's ask the uncomfortable question. If nobody saw it, would it still matter to you?
Because attention feels good. It validates you, right? It reassures you. It tells you, I'm seen.
But is that connection or is it just dependency?
Well, let's not sugarcoat it, okay? People are hooked on attention. You post something, you check your phone 10 times in 5 minutes. You delete it if it doesn't perform well. You feel good when people react and low when they don't.
That's not expression, that's conditioning. We've trained ourselves to measure our worth in engagement.
All right, so let's be real. This isn't just loneliness. This is dependency. People don't just want connection anymore. They crave validation, the likes, the views, the comments. It's a dopamine cycle, right? Post something, wait, refresh, and repeat, right? Like, have you ever noticed how someone can be surrounded by people and still glued to their phone? That's not loneliness. That's withdrawal from attention. So silence feels uncomfortable because no one's watching. We've trained ourselves to perform life instead of live it.
Or maybe that performance is a cry for connection. You call it addiction, I call it unmet emotional needs. People aren't chasing attention just to feel seen. They're chasing it because they don't feel seen at all in real life. Think about it. When someone posts constantly, overshares, or seeks validation, what are they really saying? I want to matter. I want someone to notice me. I don't want to feel invisible. That's not addiction. That's loneliness wearing a louder outfit. You know, that bright yellow.
Yeah, yeah, but if it were just loneliness, real interaction would it would satisfy it, right? Yet people get attention and still want more. That's the key difference. You can get 1,000 likes and still feel empty, so you post again, right? That's not connection. That's a loop. It's not about being understood anymore. It's about being acknowledged repeatedly. It becomes less about do you care about me and more about how many people care about me right now.
Because attention without depth doesn't cure loneliness. I mean, come on, let's be real. Let's be real here. How many times have you seen Where Do the Lonely Go for Christmas or heard that song? Like, come on now. Um, you're proving my point. These 1,000 likes don't fill the void because they're shallow. It's like drinking salt water. You keep consuming, but it never hydrates you. People aren't addicted to attention itself. They're stuck substituting it for genuine connection. If anything, the quote unquote addiction is a symptom, not the root problem.
So you're saying people don't want attention?
No, they want meaningful attention. There's a difference between look at me and do you understand me? One feeds the ego, the other one feeds the soul.
Then why do people choose the shallow one?
Because it's easier, faster, and less vulnerable. You know, a real connection requires risk. You know, the rejection, honesty, emotional exposure. Attention, that's instant and controlled. So people settle.
So so what we're hearing is this.
One side argues we're hooked on the feeling of being noticed.
Okay, and so the other side says we're starving for real connection and attention is just the closest substitute. Look, maybe the real question isn't either or.
Maybe we're lonely and the attention is how we cope with it.
Okay, all right. So let's do an exercise. Okay. I'll be
You doing
attention.
these exercises.
Listen, I'll be attention. All right, and Lady J, you be loneliness. Okay?
Oh, now what
Right?
is this? Inside out?
Yeah,
We
listen,
playing the emotions
listen.
now?
Sure, sure. Inside out. Let's try. Okay,
Whatever.
ready? So I'm gonna be well actually before we do that, I'm pretty sure people are in our comments. Let's see what people are saying, okay?
All
Because
right.
I don't wanna miss out on them. All right, so let's see what people are saying. Um Unpopular said everything is about validation. Okay. He said validation and FOMO, fear of missing out for people that don't know what FOMO means.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he said it's a really thin line. I don't have enough characters for this debate. Um, let's see here. Is that what he said? Some people are addicted to social media. They want the life that they see other people post. And then,
Rock,
yeah,
you're frozen on TikTok.
am I?
Yeah.
No way. How?
I don't know. It keeps saying your connection bad.
I can see myself. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just wanted to
Um,
give you a heads up.
I appreciate it. It says they can create a character how they want to be viewed. Another person said, "You're lonely because I don't fit your social media expectations." It
Hmm?
says you're. It says she's freezing.
I'm
Um,
freezing.
yeah, that's what it says.
Oh.
Um, yeah, maybe people just relieve stress by Aaron. Um, they say yeah, it's you. Okay.
Yes, and I lost connection.
Shout out to the 300 minutes. I mean, I see you, but we're still live though. So, all
That's
right.
fine.
So let's do this. Let's do this exercise. Okay, I'm gonna be attention. You're gonna be loneliness. You ready?
I
Okay.
guess. Let's
All right.
go.
So, all right. Let's not overcomplicate this. People aren't lonely. They're hooked on me. Notifications, likes, views. I give instant gratification, fast, easy, repeatable. That's addiction.
You're confusing